most awaited bird in the skies from FlyByWire is on the way for its release at Microsoft Flight Simulator. Before we begin, welcome to the channel and hit that subscribe button for anything that's related to flight simming, development updates, release notes, marketplace updates. You've come to the right place. Over the last few months, we've heard about the news on the plans from FlyByWire towards the A380. They've been releasing few screenshots on how the progress has been going towards this beautiful bird. While the A320 has seen iterations of development over the months for Microsoft Flight Simulator, it certainly feels real to fly and experience when compared to the default A320 at the simulator. With the announcement on the 7th of November, it hasn't been an easy project for FlyByWire towards creating the A380. With the development team who are on open source and more than 100 of them trying to team up and plan towards this development, it appears that the momentum hasn't changed and looks like progress over the last few months. Thankfully, this is a freeware as it how it's been towards the A320, that's the intention. Built from scratch, a lot of work has been gone towards this and several development screenshots have been shared over different medias showcasing how detailed this model can be and what we can expect in terms of cosmetic areas in both interiors as well as exteriors, from buttons all the way to the fuselage. They've been keen on showing progress over weeks, including screenshots that appear to be interesting with the overhead panel, nose gear, lower section of the pedestal. This model can certainly create a strong foundation in the development in the future for this project by teaming up with a large number of resources, including developers, pilots, testers, and other people who are a part of this. They've been keen in sharing many areas of progress, including the overhead panel, where right now they're working towards many other areas including decals and other areas of interest, trying to integrate the cockpit shell quite well. The pedestals are being developed with different details which are being added. The engine switches look high quality. The nose gear from different angles appear to be detailed well. We hope to see this as a bigger project than the A320, but surely as the A320 has been the most common aircraft to fly, this would still be a significant ongoing project. The developers wanted to share the plans on how the A380 would be released, and based on what they stated, they intend to release it in a default state like how the A320neo was released, where it had basic features, primary flight display, navigation display, upper ECAM with basic features, and once they become an open source, they would then shift their focus from the A320 towards the A380, as the current A320 would be in a stable state so that this can be in the spotlight going forward. There are a few features where both A320 as well as the A380 share similar ones, and the developers are trying to get the most out of it and implement on what's accurate towards the A380. This can basically mean by taking the common components and recomposing them so as to make them much sooner and at the same time tweak them based on how more accurate this could be. For example, this can include generators, reservoirs, APUs, which require changing the parameters of course. They are eagerly trying to engage with more people who have good experience in the lines of A380's knowledge in order to know more about the aircraft's know-how, tools, so as to work with them and implement anything that's essential to keep it accurate. This model will have physics-based rendering so as to respond well with the behaviors of the environment in the simulator. Just a few hours ago, we heard a hint from FlyByWire. We hope to see that the release isn't far, and based on their tweets, we can expect this to be released soon, and we can't be more pleased to see this release happening quite early. Just keep this in mind guys, that FlyByWire haven't announced the release date yet. However, they've mentioned about this coming soon, hoping this would not be months, rather weeks from now. So make sure you stay tuned by subscribing for more updates on the latest news at Microsoft Flight Simulator. Have a good one and stay tuned guys.